Good morning. Hello. One moment. Oh fuck, why am I so high up? What happened? Hello. Why did that... Whatever. Whatever. I shouldn't ask too many questions. Who am I to say anything to my computer for doing whatever it wants to do? Really. My bad. Let me adjust this a little bit more. Alright. Hi. I'm still kind of eating. I'm a slow eater. Which is my bad, I guess, for deciding to eat before stream and such, but yeah. Okay. Today I have apples and yogurt with honey in it. Once again, excuse me, Fuji apples kind of suck. I don't think that fact is going to change anytime soon, I fear. I just will forever have kind of shitty apples until we buy more apples, preferably not Fuji apples. In the future, one can hope that we have other better apples instead. They also like, I don't know what's up with apples and like oxidizing and shit like that, but feels like Fuji apples just oxidize really quickly. They're like brown. I cut them like 30 minutes ago and they were like immediately like browning like immediately. So awesome, so cool. One of my favorite Apple features. Got big fan of whatever they have going on. Sorry, I'm like adjusting. I moved stuff around on my desk last night because I was like, I want my mic to be closer and I want to be able to not have a keyboard in my way. Fuji's are so delicate for how ill they are, which is I roll my eyes. I roll my eyes. It's so whatever, dude. But yeah. So while I'm eating, we can yap and stuff while I eat. Notification didn't ring for you? Wait, what notification? What do you do? Give me a second while I. Sound alerts might be a little. Let me see the settings there. Ugh, my god. Let's see. Twitch alerts? Was it an alert on Twitch? Oh. Question? Oh. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's a little nuts. To be fair, I haven't really been streaming for like half that time. To be so real with you. Yeah, but still, it's still like, oh, I started streaming around that time, which is whack. Don't say that. That's crazy. That's actually nuts. Like, I'm still munching, but after I'm done eating, I'm working on art fight stuff. Um, I need to pull up. I need to pull up the ref actually. 1 second. Copy image. Copia. Hmm. Open up my ref stuff. I can delete all of these. I realize. Oh, fucking small. Alright. It's my ref for today. Stop. Stop talking. you. I'm blinking. Are you talking about? Are you talking about my sketch or the reference? I help. Cause I'm not seeing one slur. I think that's just you. These apples These apples are not crispy, Your Honor. They are, in fact, the opposite. Well, they're not like soft and like grainy, but they're like at an in-between point that I would say is still just as bad if it was fully grainy. It's not, it doesn't spark joy, and it makes me only want to eat my yogurt and ignore everything else. I have eyes. I have lots of eyes, actually. Here, let's pull up the one slur. Can I have like a normal full body? Please and thank you. Like, we have this one slur, and we have this one slur. Like, I get it. Guy has a suit and tie with tailcoats. But having a suit and tie and tailcoats does not make a one slur, you know? Like, also the one slur has a hat. I feel like that's such an important aspect of whatever the fuck he's got going on. Okay. Then what's giving one slur? You're gonna have to like be explain this to me. Is it like this? Like like the fucking how bad can I be? I guess so. I think it's like a weird A pose, T pose, wombo combo. Dude, these apples are pissing me off. I can't. I just. Man. Hello, yogurt. The apples are not sparking joy. The apples are, in fact, doing the opposite of sparking joy. It's making me feel worse. Why is my yogurt, like, sort of watery? What is happening today? God forbid I try to enjoy breakfast. Like, genuinely, what is this shit? I wanted like a nice little appy yogurt breakfast, and then I remembered the apples are Fuji apples and therefore bad. My mistake. All bad, bro. Absolutely joyless breakfast. Man. All right. Let's finish it. Let me at least finish the yogurt and then we'll get to drawing. I cannot be fucked with the apples, bro. Literally disgusting. Unfucking believable. Still eating them because I'm not gonna waste any food, but I'm not happy about it. I just wanna eat my food. It takes me 30 minutes to fucking eat apples and yogurt, dude. What is this? What the fuck is this? I'm like a baby. Man. Trying to figure out what the vibes is for this art fight piece. I'll see if I can go quicker with it. Like I don't want to spend more than an hour on it type deal. I think I can do it. I think. But requires some more level of thought, I suppose. Some some lighter color. Perhaps like a red, like a dark red. And then is that a palette? Is that anything? Could also be more of a green, I guess. That's like Christmas colors. No, we're not using green. We can't use green. Red and green is not. We're not doing that. Teal, sure. But green? I don't know about that. Hits Mike. Anyways. my little guy that sits on my mic fell over. Blues and purples. Maybe. I don't want. I'm not. I don't. I'm not really. Hmm. These will be my main colors, methinks. Maybe some yellow. I'm not really interested in having a yellow for this one. I think yellow would overpower anything else that I want going on. We'll go with something like that, I think. Let's do a... I've been trying to gather more music for my stream playlist, and I'm going for like a very like beach theme. Hello Mar, welcome. I am currently blocking out some colors for this art fight revenge. I wanted to approach it a little differently this time round. See if I can push something out faster. I haven't really done much like color blocking recently. I feel like I've been lacking in the color blocking department. So I'm like, perhaps. And then after that, IDK. I was thinking of either working on like a comic that I've been putting off or doing the MV art again. Colors look very tasty. I'll also be co-working on art fight stuff. Woohoo! We'll be getting art fight stuff done today. I'm also still kind of eating. The apples disappoint me. So I've been unmotivated to eat, which is bad. But I do still have food I need to finish. I've just been ignoring it. Yeah, bad apple, insert Toho project. Um, they're not like bad. I'm just not a big fan of Fuji apples, and they are the only apples that we have here at home right now. Um, and they're just like not crispy, right? And they're like, how to say, they're also just like not sweet. So I'm like trying to eat them with my yogurt, and like the yogurt just tastes better. I don't know anyone who's like actually a fan of Fuji apples. Like I feel like there's people who are like, "Oh, I think Fuji apples are really good," but like it's cuz they haven't had any other kind of apple, you know? But I'm still eating them because I'm not about to waste any food. Hmm. Let's try that again. I put down the teal, but I might just make it darker. Put down the red as like the main color here. Something a little intense. I love Honey Crisp and Cosmic Crisp. Do you have any specific one you gravitate towards? Pretty much the same. Honey Crisp are really good from what I've had. I think I prefer Cosmic Crisp over Honey Crisp, just because I think the Cosmic Crisps are like slightly more tart and like more crunchy in a way. Like they're both around the same amount of crunchy, but like Cosmic Crisps just a little bit more so. And in my perfect world, they're like the platonic ideal of an apple. but my family's not as enlightened about apples as I am. I'm very I'm so particular about apples for no reason at all. Absolutely zero particular reason. Oh, oh, to have cosmic crisps again. I miss them, Your Honor. They were delicious. I'm so picky about the crunch and taste, but my fam is all the same, in which they would just eat any apple. Yeah. I also think I'm like the main apple consumer of the house. Is my problem. It's like no one else will eat these except for me. Like I don't know anyone who eats as many apples in this household as I do. So I'm like, is anyone partaking in the apple, or am I suffering alone? What's happening here? Uh, Stream, I have planned to stream for 3 hours like I have been, but I do have an order coming in for a monitor arm. It should be coming in today. It's for my drawing tablet. Um, so if I see it outside, I might cut stream short just because I'm like, whoa, I need to set that up stat. Just so I can have more desk space is kind of what my idea is. Teal for the blacks and grays, methinks. Funny little teal color. And the red can stay red. You can keep your reds, my good sir. I might go darker with the background, but maybe like this sort of situation. The Apple concern. Oh, new monitor arm. Yeah, I've I got a new drawing tablet earlier this year, and I've kind of been okay with my setup. But then I was like, I don't have any that desk space. I got a 22-inch to upgrade from my old one, and it's been great. Except that like I have like no space on my desk, so I was like, maybe a monitor arm so it's like floating and I can have stuff underneath it. Was my idea. We'll see how that goes. I might need to get like an extra clamp or something so it doesn't like wobble, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. I did like move things around to where I did have more desk space, but I was like, I would like more. Just a little bit more, please. Thanks. Let's see. Let's lean this way. Let's go like an off white pink situation for the whites here. A little darker. for the hair. What color skin? I guess it would lean pink, more gray, slightly red. Maybe I go darker on the white. More dark. No. Choices. We'll go with that. It's like slightly lighter. And then a bright color. A little brighter, maybe. Trying to figure out my lighting situation a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. What color are his eyes? Wait. They're like a blue. Okay. Blue. We'll go with purple then. I think something like that. It's coming together. I do like how that looks, I think. Let's add a few extra details. perhaps a like okay. Something like that. Something like that, and we are golden. We will achieve the results that we want. Let me eat more of my apples and stuff. Oh dear, they're looking upsetting. They upset me. Jurassic Shark. Apples. Fighting for my life. The sooner I finish them, the better. Fighting for my life, but alas, we must toil forward. I'm so tempted to just merge it all down. No, make a new layer, Nick. It's okay, you can make new layers, it won't hurt you. I'm just gonna make a layer on top and start rendering. Baby. Trying to understand a block of color that I laid down. I think I'll just extend. Why did my music stop? Hello. Continue watching. I'm still here. YouTube. There's 3 more apple slices. Taking a short break to eat apple. I only have 2 slices left, and if I just eat the 2 slices right now, it'll be over, and there will be no more apples. One last apple. I did it. Apples successfully consumed. Let me check something really quick, and then I'll get back to drawing. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right, we get back to it. Thank you. It was a total. That was an absolute slog just to eat that. Eat all of that. Thinking darker on the skin now that I'm like here. Okay, I have an idea. Bless you, I say to my brother who can't hear me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I feel like I need to turn the AC on or something. It is so hot right now. What's up with that? It's almost like there's a heat wave or something. Almost. Stretching. Stretch break. A little stretch break too. And my hands are like really dry. That's what hand lotion is for. And drinking water. Been drawing for about an hour. I'd say I'm like almost done. How's your art going, Mar? If I may ask. Chef. And to the moon. Da, 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 Alright, I will be right back. I want to turn the AC on. I'm coloring a character page. Ooh, fun. Very fun. Yeah. Be right back really quickly. Gotta cool down a little bit. Doing character page. Oh, you're doing all of that for art fight. I salute you for that. Okay, I'm back. I have never seen Kofi advertise anything for my bot. What? It does that? I guess. I suppose it could. I thought my bot was, or like my coffee like alerts are like broken, so I was like, well, that's okay. But I guess the bot's just fine. I didn't realize it did that. I kind of wish it wouldn't. Anyways, AC is on. Hopefully I'll start cooling down a little. It's kind of super warm. It's like awful warm in a uncomfortable bad way. Get back to it in a moment. Alright. Let's keep going. Dude, it's quite bad. Hold up. It's 82 Fahrenheit, which I think is like high high 20s question mark, but it's going to be like 90 something later in the day. It's still the morning, so it's technically still like not peak heat, but later today it'll be around 90. What is it? According to my weather app, it'll be 96. So like I'll be cooking alive, which I think that's like 90s. 90s is like what, low 30s in Celsius? Question mark for people who use Celsius. Um, I could be wrong. I'm like always a little bit off, but something around there. It's like an evil amount of hot today. Yeah, it's been like 100, like low hundreds, high 90s all week. Yeah, I am definitely staying cool. I don't really go outside much. That reminds me. Speaking of not going outside, I need to take my meds. I have really bad vitamin D deficiency. So I'm currently on supplements until I run out of supplements, I guess. I prescribed by my doctor because they were like, "Dude, this is bad." And I'm like, "Oh, my bad. Didn't realize. Didn't notice." I feel like I should have noticed with how much I was sleeping. Like I was sleeping all the time. It was like I think vitamin D kind of is like keeps you from like going like sleeping and stuff. But I was eepy constantly in a bad way. In a bad evil possibly might have been. I know having too high vitamin D is like bad for you, like it could kill you poison style. But low vitamin D is also still bad, but not in a, maybe it'll still kill you, but it won't. It's not like a poison situation, I think. I don't remember. Either way, people should go to the doctor and get their labs done. That's important. Meds taken. Stay medicated. In this essay. Oh no, very little about me, but I'm with iron deficiency. Nod. Yeah. It's like I've always been like a kind of EP tired person, but I was like, yeah, especially sleepy. It was funny too, cause like when I got my results back, my doctor was like, like, dude, everything is fine and perfect except for like you have really low vitamin D, dangerously low vitamin D. I was like, oh my bad, I don't go outside. Like yes, actually, like I do go outside, but like probably not as often as I used to. So my body like was like, but yeah, it's so important to get your labs done. The only reason why I get them done regularly is because you need to when you're on HRT. But I feel like if I wasn't on like HRT and like other shit, I feel like I wouldn't have ever gotten my labs done, and I'd just be like, damn, I'm sleepy forever. Who knows why? Who's to say? Get our real. Something about this arm is bothering me. Perchance, if I just... Nope. Where's what's happening? Fix that. Womp. Okay. It's the heart patch. He's missing the heart patch. That's what's happening here. That's not. There we go. Yeep. Thank you, HRT, for killing two birds with one stone in a way. Real. In, like, some shape or form. I feel like I'm just not... I'm kind of forgetful with, like, doctor stuff, but, like... Sometimes my prescription won't get filled until I do, like, XYZ, and one of those things is usually like, hey, get your yearly labs done. I'm like, right, that's, like, important or something. Should probably do that. Gets me scheduling appointments and making calls. Get some of that. Get a little bit of green going. It's not, like, grainy enough for some reason. It's a little dark. City. On top of the glass. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. God forbid I know how to shade noses. God forbid I understand how that works ever. Don't tap on the glass. Frame City. Oops, not the lasso fill. That is not what I wanted. Thank you, thank you. It's all coming together, me rubbing my hands together. Simply trusting the process. Aquarium City. Don't tap on the clouds. Let's do the spade first. I was like, what? What card is this? Go with the... Let's do it like off to the side first so I don't... What does an ace of spades card look like? Right. There's like the A's. Right. What else would there be? And I don't think in this one you'll really see the other one, so we're not gonna bother. Don't even bother. Finger too long. Hands hard. We'll just do the vague idea of a hand. What is happening here? What is his hand? Okay, something like that. Let's fix. One second, I need a mirror. Yoink. Okay, what does this hand look like? Let me grab a card. Where are my cards? I know I have cards. Did I put them in a strange, unreachable location? I may have put them in a strange, unreachable location. God damn it. Wait. Close enough. This is card enough. Okay, I need to fix whatever is happening here. We put them in an unreachable location. Truly. Simply making my own life harder. I think it's more of like this. And my go-to ref for hands is always just looking at myself in a mirror. I have like a little table mirror. I just pray that that's enough. I call it a table mirror. It's a desk mirror. It's on top of a desk. I used to have a little wooden hand model because I struggle so bad with hands. Gotta get one of those again. Well, I always feel like a little hand model would be nice. Instead, I just cope. I just pray that I've studied enough hands to get by. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm just a guy. I am using Clip Studio right now, and there are in fact hand models, which I could have used. I'm just like they have a lot of hands, all perfectly good for using hands and heads and various other things. But I'm like, but that requires posing, and I don't want to do. But they're fun. What hand is that? It's the left hand. I need to turn off the coffee stream, but I don't. I've never seen it actually working before. I'm like in shock. But yeah, hand. But hey. Oh, they changed the UI a little bit for the 3D. Okay. Word. Just like a little bit. Nothing crazy. No. Me when hand. You don't have to do anything. I am shrimply a guy. But yeah, I feel like I've been using Clip Studio for so long that whenever I try to use anything else, it's just like hard for me. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Finger. Maybe they've made it easier to pose hands, perhaps. I'm like sitting here like, oh, this is actually so much easier than it used to be. A new toy, me just like, how fun. I come from a 3D anime mindset, so posing seems very appealing to me. Makes sense, makes sense. Uh 3D animation. I took exactly one class and I was like, maybe I'll never animate again. Or At least not in 3D. I was like, maybe this is bad for me. Whoa. Oh, this is quite nice. You know what, Clip Studio? Maybe you're cooking. Maybe you're cooking. No, wait, go back. Oh, I lost. Okay, I was like, wait, I know I lost my pose. Fuck. And Smallin. You know, I did pretty good with the hand, actually. Like, looking at this, I'm like, well, you know, maybe I'm chilling. Maybe I did great, actually. That's like basically the same. I cooked with the hand. Everyone in my class hated 3D. All animations are required to take at least. Yeah, yeah. I think like yeah, everyone was like required to at least take one 3D animation course, but if you were also going to storyboarding, you had to take like a second one question mark. So I had two. And by the second one I was like, I can't do this anymore, dog. Get me out of here. I can 2D animate just fine without suffering too much. And by suffering too much, I mean I actually do enjoy 2D animation. But 3D, I'm like, yeah, these graphs are finicky. Maybe if I animated 3D in Blender, it would be better. I've been meaning to try 3D animation in Blender, but we were doing it in Maya, and I hate Maya. Yeah, there it is. Like ah! Every time Maya made me want to crash out. Maya, when I get you. Yeah, I've been wanting to fuck around more in Blender. Maybe I'll do like learning Blender streams or something because I'm like I want to do some 3D modeling again. At least like 3D modeling in a way that I enjoy. I took like one 3D modeling class and I'm like this isn't for me. I understand it in theory. It's I don't miss those damn graph editors. Absolutely not. It's why my thesis I and in my thesis we had 3D because there were mechs and I'm not about to make a bunch of people animate mechs in 2D. Um so we had them in 3D and for some reason we still decided to animate in fucking Maya, so I didn't participate in the 3D animation. I just like solely focused on the 2D. Um but I feel like in hindsight, I was like, we should have just did everything in Blender, dog. We were already rendering everything out in Blender. We might as well have just used Blender. I don't know what I was smoking when I was planning out the production and stuff like that. Just gonna nothing like the I forget what this tool is. What the liquefy tool? Nothing like the liquefy tool to fix my small mistakes. It was the Maya pill we were all told to swallow, literally. And now I'm like, fuck Maya. We don't need to be using Maya at all. Blender can do the job just fine. In fact, if not better. And everyone else is still in denial about that fact. That reminds me, I need to work on maybe like one tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Art Fight Friday. Maybe when I stream next week, I will. Thinking of like maybe working on the thumbnail for my film. That still needs to be released. It's been 2 years. I need to release that fucking thing. I feel bad for the rest of my team. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm lagging. Yeah, it's got cowboys. It's got cowboys and mechs. It's got mechs and cowboys. And they're gay. They don't kiss in it. But in my heart, they do. In my heart, I know there are several more episodes that build their romantic relationship and they kiss. You know? I am a simple man. I have mech and I have cowboy and I go with like my OCs just go Mwah! Da, 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 da. As he got to know. Da 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 da. It's almost done. We're so close. Da, 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 da. It's a lot more grain than I thought there would be for some reason. I was like, I don't know what I expected there. I'm gonna just start merging things. Things need to be merged down. Is this the right tool? Yes, it is. Wonder if I can. Let's add a little glow dodge moment. Do I have like an airbrush, please? This works. Okay, maybe something to make. Wonder if there's small corrections to make here. Nah, I think it's fine as it is. Unless brightness. Go back to 0. Contrast. Nah. I think I'm like mostly done. Trying to see if there's like anything else I can. Maybe a little bit more texture now I'm thinking about it. I was like, something's missing, but I couldn't tell you what it is. It just feels like it's missing. Sometimes it's a little bit of additional texture that makes it feel complete. Yeah. Now it feels. Oh, wait, there's like some details missing. Let's not forget these. That's probably why I was like, something's off, but I couldn't tell you what it is. The other patch is also missing, I feel. Let's do a. What color BNF? Yeah. Is that it? Did I get everything? Stairs. Staring. Now I'm just like throwing in some. I think it's like good. I think it is done. I think I should stop working on it. Let me do the select tool rectangle. Right. Fish. Save. Yeah, that's like the scariest thing for me. It's like, oh god, it's already not my, it's not my OC, and I feel like I'm messing them up. Stretch. Let me crop this and then export. File. Export. Ping. Art faked. What was this guy's name again? I think it was like Alex or something. Yes. And okay. That's 3 art fight attacks. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it right into art fight. I should believe we'll do it now. Head bust. This is a bust shot. I don't know what people consider bust shots and half bodies, actually. Because I feel like people have different definitions for those things. Clean, colored, fully shaded, pattern abstract. Think of half bodies as waist and up. I see, I see. This is This is like a weird in between of half and like bust shot, so I'm like, I'll just label you as a bust shot and call it a day. Why is the file size for this so big? Hold up. It's over 5. Is it because of all the fucking texture? Is that what it is? Let's re-export it. Selection. Please crop. Maybe it's just too big. It's not even that big. Maybe it is. But it doesn't feel that way. Should I Yes, replace it. I want to see if there's a way for me to. Why is it at 600 Why am I drawing at 600 DPI? When did that happen? Real actual questions. Okay. All right. Let's do that then. Half body. Let's see the file size. Oh god. Now that I've reduced the DPI. I'm simply trusting your word. Okay, I think that is the correct size. Hopefully that didn't cook the quality though. It looks fine. She's maybe a little bit. No, that's fine. Who cares? Who cares? Main image, upload, thumbnail. I think that's everything. I didn't miss anything. Epic. Yippee! Yet another art fight attack completed. Alright, I still have. How much time do I have? Let me go back so that it doesn't save over with the crop. What time? I've been streaming for 2.5-ish hours. I have some time to work on like my idle stuff. Word. I also recorded like a time lapse for this, which is epic. I've been trying to record time lapses of all of my art fight shit, so I can compile everything at the end, even if I didn't like do a lot. Don't spend the into. And it's fun. It's just fun to watch. It's fun watching it all come together. The hand was all kinds of fucked up. The random 3D model popping in. Very epic. I will spend random 3D hand as an intermission, as a treat. Let's see. Alright, let's... Wait, let me check if my package shipped in. I don't think so, but... Better I check before someone, like, swipes it or something. Haven't had that problem here, but you can never be too safe, especially with, like, larger packages. Okay. So it's still approximately... It says it'll arrive between 1:30 to 4:30, so there's still time. Hopefully I don't like take a nap. Looks so good for the idol art. Thank you, thank you. I am very happy with how this is looking. I think I'm starting to like figure out how I like drawing right now. I feel like I've been struggling for like 2 years figuring out like a quote unquote style. I don't I wouldn't say that I have like a solidly main art style, if that makes sense, since I'm always like adapting art styles based on whatever projects I'm working on. But it feels like I'm finding like a comfortable spot for me. Especially since I was like, I hate painting, I don't want to paint, but I like want something that's like a solid in between of like me doing sketching similar to how I would storyboards and something close to an illustration, you know? I've been in a bit of a slump. What does my tail look like again? Me forgetting my own designs. Where do I keep it? Points U. This needs an update too, in terms of like character designs. Uh, paste. Why am I so small? Anyways. Bing! Fish. You know what that means? Fish. I should use smart shapes. It exists. I should use the tools that are given to me. Been looking at your art and say that you have a very nice style. I think like it's the use of line work textures in your art that I. No, you're good. Thank you. I love my texture. I feel like if nothing else, that's always sort of been the most consistent thing about the way that I draw stuff. It's like the screen tones and all of that. And I love a little airbrush spray situation. There's like a very long time in the way that I drew where I was like only painting. And I think at some point I just kind of got sick of it cuz there was like back in like high school, I was like I hate doing line art. This doing line art sucks. So I stopped and started doing like lineless exclusively basically, which I still kind of I guess do in like a strange roundabout way. It's like I do line art after the fact, you know, which I think is funny. Depends on the vibe, I guess. Depends on how I'm feeling. What is happening here? Okay, I understand. Catfish. Catfish tail. Catfish tail. I forgot my whiskers, bro. What's a catfish without the whiskers? I haven't even drawn in the rest of my hair. I'm like half bald. What am I going on about? Missing whiskers? Brother, your hair is gone. Wig snatched. Trying to figure out how best to. The tools allotted to me. Jingle jingle, the tools, Nick, the tools. Let's do it like this, methinks. Jingle jingle the tools. YouTube, please keep playing music. Oh, there we go. Is that tool that autocorrects curves? It's so Clip Studio decided to also take some of Clip Studio takes a lot of notes from Procreate actually. But recently they added like the sort of like auto shaping that Procreate does. So, you know, I can do all of that plus edit. It's like a they make it like a temporary vector tool, like a temporary vector line situation so it doesn't lose any of the like line quality and such. But I'm like, yay. Now I can have nice lines all the time if I so please. I've been praying that they would add a similar tool because I'm like, I don't want to just like pull out the shape tool every single time I draw a shape, you know? Or like a shape ruler tool situation because it's kind of a pain, making my life easier one tool at a time. Yeah, they also Yeah, they every so often they'll just like add something that I'm like they're taking that directly from Procreate, which I'm glad because that was a good Procreate thing. Like I think in their quick filter or quick effects, they added like the chromatic aberration that similar to what Procreate has, where it's like if it even works, if it even wants to show up. Hold up, it'd probably be easier to show it on like a on this, yeah. Filter quick effects apply to current layer. Like I remember using this constantly, the like radial chromatic aberration, and I'm like, damn, I wish Clip Studio had that. And they were like, say less, brother, here you go. I'm like, holy shit, they did it. And I still tend to like using it because I'm like, nice. It adds like a little extra crunch to my art. Plus like a few other filters. I feel like just adding some, just adding a few things here and there does a lot. Real, literally. I know that there's also like if I were to pull out the hand model, I wonder if it'll work right now actually. It'll basically like read it based on like camera input. But I don't know if that'll oh, hello hand. A little large, aren't you? I just don't want to like dox myself. Hold up. Covers camera. If I put this on another screen. Very nice. There we go. Okay. This way you don't see me. Yeah, see, unlike my other screen, there's like it's tracking my hand. So like if I wanted to make it really easy for me, I can just like pose my hand and then call it a day, which is pretty nice. It's like such a nice little tool. But yeah, pretty epic. Big fan of like some of the shit that Clip Studio does sometimes. I'm not sure if that works on like normal Clip Studio because there's Pro and then there's EX, right? And I have EX because I animate to revive Clip Studio. Real. Oh fuck, the hand. I forgot that there's a whole other hand that I need to draw. Okay, okay, lock in, Nick. Lock in. I need to sketch it out because I don't know what I did. Really don't know what I did there. Hello? Oh, I was on my eraser tool. I was like, why aren't you drawing? Dude, joke's on me. Eraser. If my hand. Yeah, definitely it's like check if some of those tools are actually available on like Pro or something. Because if you can get away with just using Pro, it is like the cheaper option. EX I feel is more than anything better if you're just like just for animation and maybe comics. Um, I feel like paying more than that if you're not gonna use those tools is like not worth. Yeah, I really did. I was like, here's the mic. Go crazy, dog. God, it's okay. It's not that bad. I have a general idea of what I need to do. That's not the eraser tool. I think that's... No. I need the arm to be more scrunch. Maybe... Maybe if I lower the elbow. Lower the elbow, Nick. That'll save you. Oh, very nice. Yippee! Very epic. Or raise the elbow? Maybe if I raise the elbow instead. When all else fails, use reference. Elbow, elbow, elbow. Mirror. Please be at the angle that I need you to be. Okay. Lower the elbow. Lowering the elbow it is. Yep, right. Okay, let's run with that. Right, what fit? I have another... Where's the other reference? Nope. Open recent. No, that's not what it is. I don't think I saved it. Let me copy it from my DMs then. Has image from... Forgot to add the from. Oh, we send too much shit to each other, bro. Surely, any moment now. There it is. Found it. I can vaguely understand why I scribbled what I did in like the initial sketch. Because the sleeves are quite puffy. But also I'm still like, why would you do that to me? Why would past me do that to me? Past you trusted that it would be light work for future Nick, literally, and I'm like, brother, what's wrong with you? How dare you have trusted my own how dare I trust my own personal competency? What is my brother doing? He's like wrestling around in there. Thank you. I'm trying so hard. I want this art to look so good for the MV. I'm trying to sleep. Do you think the hand needs to be? I do think it needs to be and small and just a little bit. Nope, other way. She just feels a little big. Just maybe just be because I'm like a little guy. Nice. And now the other whisker, and perhaps the hair. We'll keep it simple. Now hair, the rest of my hair. What is going on there? Well, maybe I'll make it short. The front part, like the sides. I'll make the sides a little shorter. Da, da, da. Mhm. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. And now the rest of the hair. I've got like a ponytail situation going on. Like a high pony. I'm trying to figure out. Because the tail's already sort of there. We love a high pony. Maybe I'll have it wrap around like this. Edit file. Is it file? No, edit. Change canvas size. Nice. Alright, let's draw the ponytail. down there. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I started. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, da, dun, dun, dun. Christ. Alright. Almost there. Let's adjust this. Alright, I think I think that's done. Let me add a fill. We'll do like a blue, like a purple blue undercolor this time around. Bing. Maybe later than that. Oh, come on. Okay. I'll do a little bit of hello, Oro. Waves at you. I'm actually about to wrap up. I'm finishing up the this sort of base work, and then I will be ending stream. But I got a lot done today. Quite happy with myself. Yeah, feeling very productive today. Today was pretty good. Hell yeah, brother. I definitely think that doing these streams have been helping me a lot. Your cat says hello, waving. I'm waving at them. I'm waving at them. Big fan of funny little creatures. Slowly by us. There's nothing I can do, nothing I can do for us. Did I get a rare detail? Stairs. I don't know if that's on both sides of the sleeves. Eh. Let's do Q's fills. Ah, fuck. Undo. Ah, fuck. Ah, yeah, yeah. Bye bye, Mar. Have a good one. Hopefully, I will stream. I have a general idea what my schedule is. I think I. Am I streaming Sunday? I know I'm not streaming on Monday, because I have an appointment. I am streaming on Sunday. Um, and then I continue Tuesday. But yeah, thanks for hanging out again. It's always nice having someone to chat with. Da, 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 da. Lasso 2 is so much faster than the BS I be doing. Lasso 2 will be very good. Thumbs up. I highly recommend it. I think that's. Oh wait, I'm missing some small spots where my lines are open. Because God forbid I ever close some lines. As we go to the moon. I miss anything? I think that's everything. Yeah. And that's gang. Pant leg. Ugh. Stretching. Line art for this is done. And I finished a revenge attack today. Let me show it to you, Oro, since you're here before I shut stream off and everything. Points. Finished this earlier. like an hour ago. Ugh. Or more like 30 minutes ago. And with those two things done, I will end stream. Thanks for hanging out. I am not streaming. Wait, I am streaming tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm exclusively focusing on Art Fight. And then I don't stream on Sunday, but I will be here tomorrow, proclaiming it Art Fight Friday. Until Art Fight ends, which is like not next Friday, but like a few days after next Friday, since there's like a few extra days after July ends. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I will go lay down or something. Bye bye.